Now at 6, dozens of schools and organizations have either canceled or postponed evening events, giving kids plenty of time to spend playing out in the snow. But soon, the temperature will drop to dangerous levels, prompting many schools to close because of that cold weather. So how do the superintendents decide how cold is too cold? New at 6, Jordan Burgess getting that answer for you.
For students, it's the end result that matters, whether the school is closed or not. But we wanted to know what goes into that decision so you can be prepared come Monday morning. The parking lot, normally full of cars here at Troy High School, is instead full of snow.
Just trying to do what's right for our kids, right for our districts. So there's no other motives in it, but it's not an exact science.
But it's been the only science students have had in the last few weeks. With Troy canceling school the last 2 days, students have yet to return from their holiday break. And now Monday's forecast calls for dangerously low temperatures. How cold is too cold to send students to school?
Well, we kind of pay attention if we have a lot of moisture on the ground, a lot of snow, and then we have a lot of sidewalks that maybe haven't been shoveled. The kids how long they're going to have to stand outside.
Troy Superintendent Eric Herman says a lot will play a role in Monday's decision, from the condition of the buses.
A lot of ours are plugged in. We have some heaters on them, so they're not bad. But sometimes if the cold's extreme enough, they're hard to get started up and get them warmed up.
To how much snow we get on Sunday.
I've already had a talk with our maintenance folks who clean all of our lots.
For superintendents like Herman, days like Monday often mean hitting the roads as early as 4 a.m. to see what condition they're in. And just like the rest of us, he'll be watching the forecast.
Some of my favorite stations are the weather stations.
Right.
I mean, when the weather starts, I check them all.
Troy has already used 3 of its 5 calamity days. Going over would likely mean making them up at the end of the year. But Herman says that's one thing that doesn't factor into his decision.
When you're out in the morning trying to make a decision, you're not really counting days. You're trying to make a decision that's safe for all your kids, safe for your staff, and safe to operate school.
And Herman says whether it's the snow or the cold, any delayed decision has to be made by 6 a.m. and at 8 a.m. after a 2-hour delay, a decision has to be made on whether to close. Now, I asked Herman about it, and he tells me he doesn't like to do the delays the night before if he can help it, but he will if he knows ahead of time the conditions are going to be pretty bad. Reporting live, Jordan Burgess, 2 News, working for you.